And to my parents up there, thank you for giving me guitars and drum machines instead of video games. Thank you.
I want to take a moment to talk about what Oscar-winning composer Ludwig Goransson talked about in his acceptance speech for the Oscar. He said, "To my parents, thank you for giving me guitars and drum machines instead of video games." And I see a lot of people feeling very hurt from this from the other side, and then a lot of people attacking video games on opposite side of the spectrum. So I want to take a moment to give my input on it as a gamer myself, and as someone who is a big believer that you should not always be playing video games. So, you know, I used to actually play a lot of video games, like for a while there in part of my life when I was in college and probably in high school. I think I probably played too many video games. Honestly, I wasn't working on myself. I was just, any free time I had, I'd be playing video games, right? And I am very grateful that I did have a good balance in my childhood where I was not always playing video games, right? Like if my parents would have let me play video games for 12 hours straight in my childhood, then I would have possibly missed out on a lot of experiences. And let's be honest, a lot of people are in that phase where they're just stuck playing video games all the time, and then they don't have any time to work on themselves. They're falling behind on bills, they're falling behind in their health, and then their like mental health as well. And so I think it's really important we as a gaming community come to realize that, you know, there is such a thing as a healthy balance for video games. Do I think playing video games is a bad thing? No. Do I think playing video games at a young age is necessarily a bad thing? No, I don't believe so. I think that actually can help create, there's a lot of things we can learn from video games. There's a lot of cultivation of skills and hand-eye coordination and critical thinking that comes from video games. If you were to look back, like when I was a kid and look now, there was a lot of different perceptions on video games, right? You used to not really be able to get much of a gaming career back then, but now you can play video games for a living. There is so many people who get like really high paying jobs creating video games or doing other things with video games. So honestly, I don't think that is a fair assessment to make. But I can see both sides of the spectrum, honestly. I think probably too much of anything is not good for your life. You want to actually get a wide variety of experiences and be able to go out and experience different things in life. And so, yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Shoot your comments down below and let me know if you think there's such thing as playing too many video games. Have you experienced that in your life? And if you feel like Ludwig's comment was an attack at gamers, or it was just something people are taking far too seriously and it should probably just be something we shrug off on.